with a whisper, a seed in the mind, a doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen in prison, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into fuel for this song. They can't hold me back, I've claimed my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb, a doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen in prison, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. I gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb, face the darkest moments to find the shine. I've doubted myself, let the fear dictate, but now I see doubt is just love and debate. The voice isn't my enemy, it's my chance to prove I can grow, to rise and advance. I've seen the bottom, now I'm reaching the top, and the climb doesn't end till my heartbeat stops. So bring the doubts, bring the storms and the pain, I'll turn it all into strength unchained. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into fuel for this song. They can't hold me back, I've claimed my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've gotta lose to learn, starts within.
Whether locked away in cage or mind, together we face this incessant bind, challenging a past we can't erase, replacing it with hope for a better place. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh, grab the past sharply by the throat. Our sins be damned, will bring hope, forged in the fire of a wicked end. From the ashes we find a friend, brothers in arms made along the way. Birds of a feather will fly away. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil What has passed is done and gone. It's time to grab the reins and move on. We'll face this world, but not alone. This new family is now my home. The day is done, so I lay down my head. Who can say what's up ahead? It doesn't matter, nothing's set in stone. And whatever may come, I'm not alone. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh.
Good evening, everyone. I am tired. I just woke up a half hour ago. But, we're gonna get it today. Take her away, DM.
Hello. Why must you always start me up when I'm about to stuff mac and cheese in my mouth?
Because you keep stuffing your face full of mac and cheese right before we start the session.
Hey, I have to be an adult, okay? One of us has to.
Oh.
Damn, okay. I see how it is. Alright. Your problem will remember that.
Oh, fuck.
I kid, you know that.
Anyway, hey everyone, how's it going?
Hi. Happy Day of the Fools.
Yes, happy April, everyone.
Yeah, happy
And
April.
great session, everybody. See you next time.
Hey.
Liz? You probably want to change your Fuki, boo boo.
Hey, Foogie. I just texted her about it.
I know.
But all we're doing at the moment is waiting for the bird buddy. A bird buddy,
Yeah.
bird buddy.
Bird buddy, bird buddy.
Damn it, didn't work this time.
It'll work. She'll be here in 3, 2. Wait for it.
It's delayed. It's always delayed. It's fine.
Okay. Now you're just
Weather.
embarrassing us.
All right.
She's doing this on purpose.
It's all right. She'll be here.
No.
But
Alrighty.
if you want to take us away, go ahead.
So, fucking off. Last time, the broken chains found themselves in the grasp of the Topaz magistrate who had ambushed them in his office when they had scheduled a meeting. After some quick humor from Liz and Six, Magistrate Feyre cracked a smile and burst into laughter, offering the party drinks before settling in for their discussion. This discussion led to some inroads into Liz's hopes, culminating in a deal being struck between her and Neosai regarding what he called a testimony bounty. After the meeting, the party split up amongst the city on their own personal ventures before planning to meet back at the tavern later that night. Ruby and BB went to check on the party's animals before splitting up, with BB selling some wares and giving a macabre puppet show to passers-by, with Ruby heading to the library of a mage tower that was under construction to learn more of the Neutral Zone's lore. Will went with Iris on the quest for pastries and wound up reuniting with Iris's auntie, who had survived the ordeal of Rembark's rest. In doing so, she gifted the pair honey cinnamon croissants for the trip back to the tavern, uh, before they had stopped off at a bizarre general goods store run by a human and guarded by a rambunctious silver kobold. Liz and Six made their way back to Katuri's blacksmith shop, Mineral Works, and revealed that they had both had gifts commissioned for one another, with Liz's sword unfortunately still being worked on. As the three women closed the shop and went to work on Six's project, Liz revealed that some of the runes on Six's blueprints to be draconic in origin, with a bulk of the details being a mix of two languages neither of them understood. With a good amount of work made on her gauntlets, the pair returned to the tavern to join the party for dinner, after which Will revealed the sheer volumes of runes he'd studied once he was a child. Since he was a child, rather. As the party stayed up late into the night talking over the smaller details of Will's efforts, they were interrupted by a toad-like familiar who asked them to meet him around back. With Six leading the way, they found themselves face to face with three members of the Wyverns who they had clashed with back in Trustfell. Topar, Amethyrin, and Saphira, as they have come to be called, revealed that they had tracked Braden Summer back to Oriakester, the man who was to be the recipient of the Chest of Glimmer that the teeming Legion had destroyed. With investigation, intrusion, and stealth, the party and the three members of the Wyverns made their way into a warehouse north of the airship dock, and upon entering a large trapdoor in the back corner of the building, they found themselves in a subterranean addition to the warehouse, and face to face with their acquaintance, Lorcus. Everybody, please roll for initiatives and put them in the no mic.
I'm
Why?
so ready.
All right, music.
Yeah, put
I know.
that one that I yeah.
All
good.
Bring them down.
Let me Lorcus will get rid of the Merc Fighters. Merc Fighter, Merc Leader. Up. Got everybody here, right? Good 7? Yeah. All right.
Wow. Just commenting on Ruby getting the nat 20.
Hey.
Starting the session out right.
You're gonna
That
have
is
to since you
initiative.
still gonna have to considering you used all your luck during
Hold
the interview with the magistrate.
Was that not
And
you?
Bird
Also,
Buddy
hi,
is
Bird
here.
Everybody.
Hi, buddy.
I will have to mute them in here in a moment, but I'm here.
Rolling initiative, right?
Yep. Roll initiatives. I
Here
gotta.
we go.
Oh wait, I get an extra +1 on that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, the
So-
ring.
Oop. Forgot to switch to Lorcus for a second in the chat. Still same bonus.
It's
Oh,
just
good.
25 total.
Yep, put it in the no mic. I'm still working on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, getting these people up. Okay.
What do you mean by these people?
What do you mean, these people?
Well, I've got to get I got to get the Wyvern's sheets up because my laptop being dumb.
Our allies.
Competitive allies with one case, but yes.
Hey.
About that.
Are we just gonna be happy that there's no carts in this basement?
Probably.
Yes. But there are
Yeah, but the
several
problem
crates.
is, yeah, there's crates
We are.
and this also has a roof.
All right. I got my initiative rolled. I know that I'm going to be low. I gotta go get a drink and my mouse, so I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Bear with me, folks. Will 16.
Wow, 6. We're not the first ones in order.
Yeah, that's rare.
Ruby nat 20, Dex is 0. Hey,
Yep.
second time in combat you've rolled a nat 20.
You probably want to swap us
Your
over to the battle map as well.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm trying here. I'm trying. I got a lot of names to fill in here. I should have had the wyverns ready, but my laptop's being a pain in the ass. 6.
We are experiencing technical difficulties at this time.
Is it technical, or is it just me being dumb?
Honestly, yeah.
Yes.
I believe the problem lies between the keyboard and chair.
Hey. You weren't supposed to agree with me.
There's something wrong with this laptop. Yes, the person using it.
Lorcus, what was your initiative?
22.
22.
But
Why isn't...
Dex bonus of +3.
Okay, 22. Alright. I said 22. Alright. Okay. Alright, 6, what's your dex? Your mod?
Lots.
That's not helpful. I need a number.
+4.
Okay. Ruby and Iris, I think Iris is higher dex.
I think Iris is higher than me, yes.
Yeah, alright.
+3.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, Seraph, what's the most amount of damage you've done with this character in one turn?
You'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Well, it wasn't so much as one turn as it was.
One punch. Anyway, Vale, start us off. Maybe.
I need to know what the map looks like. I don't see what's going on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Get it?
I'm looking at the map.
Get it together, DM.
Listen here, little shit.
Happy April Fool's, guys.
Oh, welcome to D&D. With the dissolution of a marriage in combat, we have fun.
we're not playing Mario Party. What the hell?
Wow. Okay, so what are we? We're all here. Okay, I was the
Yes.
last on the stairs, or
Yep.
down, whatever the heck the thing is.
Down.
There's
The smallest and the biggest ones were last coming in.
I don't like. Baby's not happy. Baby is making baby noises. Kind of like the "I told you so" freaking noises.
Oh, I forgot one thing. Sorry, go ahead, continue.
I am very afraid, but I'm going to reserve this spell for later, just in case. Mage armor. They're gonna instantly, like, expecting. Obviously, this is not safe. They're just gonna go and start picking up their armor. That's
All right.
action at least, and then bonus action. We're going to. Oh shoot! Let me see. Is this a bonus action? Oh, is that a bonus action? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna shoot. Never mind. Wait, we're gonna hold off on that one, but definitely the
Okay.
mage armor bone thing, and then hold.
All right. Well, you can't hold a bonus action. So you can do
I
bardic
meant pass.
inspiration.
I meant pass.
Oh, so you're not gonna move? Okay.
Right.
All right. 6, you're up.
So, okay.
Uh-oh.
there's just gonna be like a flash of red. And she's
Okay, 1 second. Because he did share something, unfortunately. Does
Good.
a 16 hit?
No.
No. Okay. You'll feel the quickest breeze of a narrow strip of metal streak just past your face. As you look back, you can see Topar has made a reflexive strike against you, missing. But even with the briefest moments seeing through the lenses, you can see a look of betrayal and worrying confusion.
So, as soon as I'm up in Lorcas's face, just gonna ask, you remember that moment? And just lay his ass out.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Should I just say my AC preemptively?
Yes.
Message it to me. Okay.
Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry, stomach. 23 to hit.
23 hits. Go and roll damage.
Alright, so let's see. I'm sorry, for whatever reason my browser is moving really slow. I think I'm gonna hit it with, yeah, I want to Forged Heart this. So I'm gonna need a strength save from Lorcas.
Alright, go ahead and give me a strength save there, Lorcas.
Alright. $14.
What's it?
14.
Is it
14.
14? Meets it, beats it.
Okay.
It still take an extra d6 of damage though.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll be, let's see, we go over here. For a total of 11 damage with the first attack.
Okay.
A follow-up with a second. For a total of 20.
That hits.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
And third attack. For a, oh damn, 1 off. 19 plus 6.
Alright. That hits. So 11, 8, and what was the other? Or you're doing this one now?
Yeah, I'm doing the damage now. And that'll be another 8 damage. So 11 plus 16.
11 plus 16, 27. Okay. So as you look back and see Topar's expression, you charge into Lorcas, hammer into their stomach, hammer in across their jaw, and grab them by the head and knee them into the stomach again. And as they steady themselves back against the table, you notice you didn't quite do as much damage as you were hoping.
Good. I get to beat you more.
Reduce the 27 by half, so you'll be taking 14, Lorcas.
Half?
You
said half?
Uh-huh. Lorcas is resistant to bludgeoning.
Oh no.
See if Topar can shake herself out. She cannot. She is going to ready a spell. And you'll see that the rest of you will see as she kind of looks over her shoulder to the rest of you. There is a lot of conflict in her eyes. But she's going to hold her spell. Lurkis, go ahead and do your turn, Booby. Lurkis?
Sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry. Hold on. Since 6 is attacking me, I will be attacking right back.
Hi.
Let me just find out next one. Hold on, it's been a while since I've looked at this sheet. Okay. Let me just quickly.
Hey, you're going to speak up,
Sorry,
honey.
this is a lot of. Yeah, sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. This is a lot of features to look at.
Oh no.
Oh.
Look, there's a lot of effects I could be triggering, right?
We're not groaning
Yep.
at you. He knows very well who we're groaning at.
God fucking, I have to read all this shit.
Yep.
Okay, so that's. Can a longsword be two-handed?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can opt to use it as a two-handed weapon. It would increase the damage die by 1 die higher.
So it becomes a D10 then.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check something. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. So that doesn't trigger. Okay. I'm not gonna bother triggering that. Okay, that's not needed right now. That's resets for attack. Okay, don't trigger that. Now, is this something I can trigger? Okay. I would like to attack two-handed with my longsword.
All right. Make your attack roll.
Let me just double check one. Okay. Roll. Just gotta check my. Okay. This is 17 hit.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna make my second attack then.
Okay.
Does this man have 2 or 3 attacks?
Huh?
Now, does this man have 2 or 3 attacks?
What level are you? It should say. It should say compared to your level.
It's being blocked out. The screen is too small.
All right. Which one are you looking at?
11. I had to press on the cogwheel. It was a 19 hit.
That one does.
Make your damage roll.
Okay. Yeah, hold on, I just got it. Okay. Okay, I will be triggering Power Smash.
Okay.
Arcane Wounds. And Forceful Slash.
All right. Second.
Let's trigger all that in order, so...
Yep, do your
Arcane
damage
Wounds
first.
Alright. Flesh roll.
Also, did you say that you're level 11?
Yep. Also,
No, hold the phone.
4.
Hold the phone. Damn, we're level 4.
Okay,
I'm
so
aware, and you guys have
4,
level 9s on your team. You're good.
Okay.
that's 4 slashing damage, but also power smash. Okay, now arcane wounds. Make me a wisdom save, please.
Yep. Need a wisdom save from you, 6.
Okay. Let's see. That is a natural 24.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, you succeed.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so...
On a fail, on a
Effect. Now make me a con save.
Do what now? I'm sorry. It's very difficult.
Constitution.
It's very difficult to
Constitution
hear you over the
save.
music. Con save? Okay.
on save, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. One sec. I have to
You did not. You did not. Take a picture of that.
I am.
Angel, what did you roll?
Okay, so I have the first I have the first the wisdom save here, and now in no mic. If Discord will cooperate. Oh my god. Discord. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Two
Wow.
natural 20s back to back.
Nice.
Angel.
That was. I'll fill you guys in later. All right. So
Okay, so that was the shittiest turn I've ever had in my entire career of playing D&D. I'm not gonna
you
lie.
are fine.
I rolled minimum damage too.
Alrighty. So as you charge in 6, get a couple blows in, you see Lorcas's longsword leap from the desk and into their hand, and as they swing it around, you'll see a shimmering opalescent light shift up to their arm into the blade as they bury it into your shoulder before slowly drawing it back. And just on the impact alone, you could tell that was a very dangerous strike that you were able to deflect enough. With that, we will get to Iris's turn.
Iris is a little distraught because this is someone that she was really thinking that she was getting close to, and now all of a sudden we're fighting them. What is going on? Oh, damn it. And she's going to, she's going to move a little bit closer right here.
Okay.
And being forced to this, she wants to try to talk this out, but she realizes she needs to help 6, so she's reluctantly casting Mind Whip at Lorcus.
Mind Whip. Okay.
Need me to pop it up again? On the
Yeah,
thing?
pop it up, please. Yeah, I'm still trying to memorize you guys' stuff. Okay.
I love Tasha's mind whip.
I've
All
never
right.
seen that before.
Lorcus, I need an intelligence saving throw from you. At advantage.
God knows. Because that's literally my worst save. Okay, so those were both abysmal. That's a 6.
All right, Lorcus.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a pretty bad time right now.
It's okay. It's only gonna get worse.
Lorcus. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Lorcus, since you are the player, do you want to use a legendary resistance to automatically succeed?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, that's good. They've burned one.
All right. So on a failed save, it's 3d6 on a successful. So Iris, roll 3d6 and half it, please.
That's 8, so 4.
4. Okay. You'll watch as there's just the slightest shift of rippling through the air as Iris sends out her strike, and you see it smack into Lorcus's jaw. But there's a wide grin as they look back to you, Iris. Cute. Before they lift their foot and jam it into Six's chest. 6, I need a strength saving throw.
Literally my second best save.
Okay.
Let's see. 21.
21. Okay. Lorcus, roll 3d6, please.
And how much damage was the the bite into my shoulder?
That was 7, I think it was. Let me. Yeah, I think it was 7 total. Alright, so 10 damage. Okay, so 6. As you begin to contest with Lorcus, you see their foot coming and it slams into your chest. There's another opalescent blast that emanates from their leg. You are knocked back 15 feet and not knocked prone. And you take 5 force damage.
On top of the 10?
No, you saved, so you got half.
Oh, okay. All right. 51, that's 46.
Alright. Ruby,
Yeah.
you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna move. Actually, real quick, can I see what Chokar's like looking like? Is she hostile towards us or just staring at us?
If you want to use your bonus action to make a check at disadvantage, you can. If you want to use your action, it would be a straight roll.
Nah. Nah. We're good. Can I go there? Go there.
Ow. I'm sorry, ping it again.
Here? Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
We'll go
Yep.
to there, and then I would like to blast this motherfucker with Eldritch Blast.
All right, it's a spell attack roll.
Yep. Don't fuck me, Gil. Don't fuck me. Okay, 14. Not bad, not bad. Plus 5, though. 16. Did you math?
16 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's a D10, right?
Yes.
time to force this motherfucker to rethink his actions.
Imagine if there was like a reverse AC where you're supposed to get below a certain number.
Well, I know there's
Isn't that a mechanic?
there's a homebrew called non-Newtonian slimes where the worse you hit, the better you do. Anyway,
I rolled a 4.
we got to get through this.
4 damage.
4
4
damage.
damage.
All right. So is that your only? Because you have 2 beams, I think, at this level, right?
Oh, do I? So
You should. No, maybe.
Huh?
Yeah, but you're level 5 yet?
I'm level 4.
No, they're level 4.
Then they don't. I think they get at level 5.
I think so too. Let me just double check.
Yeah, cantrips are great at level 5 and level 11.
Yeah, but it's the
And then
spell
level-
themselves.
And then at level
I was
17.
looking at the wrong spell. Hold on.
Hold on.
At higher levels, when you
Yeah,
carry-
2 beams. 2 beams at 5.
We're not 5. We are 4. So it's just and it's a 4. But after that, I'd like to grab my shadow sword.
Okay, bamfing out your shadow sword. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, Lorcus, after you've shoved 6 back, you look and you see an your Ruby, the Air Genasi, running up around the side of one of your cloth pillars that are glowing the same the way that you do. And as she reaches out, you see a dark Icarus green force shoot across the space. And Ruby, as you watch it make contact into Lorcus's shoulder, it doesn't do as much damage as you were thinking. Take 2 damage, Lorcus.
Alright.
I think I know what's going on here. Okay.
Is that your turn, Ruby?
So, resistant to mundane bludgeoning, resistant to magical slashing.
No, that's not slashing. That's force damage.
Okay, so resistant to force damage, which is fucking rare.
Yeah, force damage and mundane bludgeoning so far. Is that your turn, Ruby?
Yes.
Okay. Lorcus will make eye contact with you again, 6. I remember when you fell, and you all hear a billowing wind and the crackling of glass as the cloth pillars expose massive tanks filled with what looks to be watered down or glimmer with an ethereal glow. Lorcus, I need you to roll me a d4, please.
Fucking what?
4.
Okay. As you all see these tanks, they begin to crash, and as the glowing opalescent liquid begins to fill across the space, you see creatures emerging out of these. One here. Is it showing up on you guys' side yet?
No.
Fucking,
No.
Not yet.
yeah, fucking hot spot. There we go. They're coming.
Ew.
Okay, that's okay. Those both the Hulks. Okay.
Oh, did I roll the
The what?
Did I
The
roll the worst possible thing for them?
Yeah. Come on, fuckers.
Oh,
Where's the other
man.
appearing? All right. Well,
So there's
check back on
16 of
those
them.
later. No, there's only 4.
Lord, isn't Six's character supposed to be right next to mine?
You kicked me
No,
back
you
15 feet.
yeah, you use legendary action to kick them back.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Hey,
pull up
John,
there.
there's like 3 of each of the ghoul things on the furthest away from
Yeah.
us, too.
Are there really? What the fuck? It doesn't even show on mine.
Yep.
They're
Fucking damn it.
overlapping.
It's okay. We'll just
Those on mine.
bear in mind there is only one creature per tank.
Yeah, it's only one creature per tank. I'm gonna reload this real quick because I still gotta fucking get good. Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it. Just bear in mind there's only 4 creatures in Lorcas. There's only 5 enemies at this moment.
Fucking hotspot. Why the fuck?
Actually, they can all totally perform spontaneous mitosis.
Excuse you?
It's Rose. It's very difficult to understand you over the music. So that means in the VOD, it's going to be difficult to understand you too.
Yeah, can you lower the music at all by chance?
Oh, load what?
Lower the music.
Yeah, I can do that. It's like already really low.
I know, but we need to.
That's as low as I can take it without it muting.
All right. Because now fucking Roll20 is being shit for me. God fucking damn it.
It's okay. There was gonna be some scuff either way. Like it's a Twitch stream. It's gonna happen.
You want to know how scuffed mine was recently?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
My internet was so buggy while I was doing a repo collab that I had to restart my stream 5 fucking times.
Oh my god.
It.
Damn. Alrighty. Why is
Like, I
Roll20?
actually just wanted to fucking die.
Right, let me. 1 second, folks. This is fucking aggravating.
It's fine, hun. Like, relax. Damn.
Well, I had already refreshed the page because apparently the monsters were showing up for you guys, but they weren't showing for me.
Is this better for voice or?
And now I can't even fucking see the map.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Are you still running on your hotspot?
I have no other choice. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and there's nothing. Yeah. Hence the frustration, because it was fine a second ago, and now it's just being absolute ass. Can you go ahead and just? I really fucking hate to do this in the middle of fucking combat, but can you? Everyone take a pause while I get this shit handled, please.
Yeah, no worries. We're already doing that. We're just gonna vibe and chat while we wait for our DM's internet to stop being a cuck.
Perform a ritual sacrifice to spawn a Wi-Fi tower right next to you.
What is my...
Apparently we have housekeeping in chat.
What are you doing, you weirdo? Hey, Zeke.
Hello, Zeke.
No, it's not that he's on a different layer. It's that the map itself and the monsters aren't even appearing, and that's not a layer thing. That's literally just his browser not loading properly.
Yep.
I think Cleo is starting to get the zoomies.
Crackhead cat. We're doing great, Zeke. Or at least
Kitty!
What are you doing, you
Kitty!
weirdo? What are you doing?
Emerson had the zoomies today too. He was all over the fucking yard.
I'm doing alright, Zeke.
I have a question, Pringle. Can I tell them what would have happened had they failed the saves against those 2 features?
Not yet. We'll get to that
after.
Yeah, we'll get to that after stream.
Okay. Also, guts them like minimum damage for that roll. That fucking.
I mean, I rolled a 4 for Eldritch Blast, so like I'm a little bummed myself, but that's okay. I'll make up for it. I'll make up for it.
Literally everything failed on my first turn.
The fact that Lorcas is resistant to mundane bludgeoning damage, 6 is okay with because I get to hit you more.
We all get to hit you more until we figure out what you're not immune to.
Well, I know what they're not immune to.
Emotional damage.
Adorable cat girls.
Wait a minute.
With psychic powers.
I think I know what he means.
So actually, emotional damage. Oh my god.
He needs this.
Emotional damage.
Speaking of adorable cat girls, I wonder if the one in chat has passed out yet.
Mobbing.
Which one?
Well, it says that she's on her phone at the moment in Discord.
I just got some questions. It looks like for the group.
If your character had to change into another race to survive, which race would they become?
Probably human.
Aren't you already human, 6?
Yes. Humans are one of the most adaptable creatures on the planet.
What about like a variant human?
Yeah, but if you had to change race to survive.
I would just have to adapt.
I would pick Changeling because Changeling.
You get to be everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Iris, with how fascinated they are with Genasi, would probably be one of them.
You would hit the random button on Genasi type.
Yeah.
Tida. Are you sure you want to give 6 all of the benefits of being a dwarf?
That is a monster in which nobody can handle.
I have a question. Can I switch to my regular Fugi while we're having this break?
Yeah, sure.
Is that to immersion break?
I don't
okay.
mind.
Behold,
Tida confirms.
I am now a fox.
He's so cute. And while we have this break for a second, I really want to show off at least what I'm going to be using as my new Fugi for a while.
The art that's currently that you've been posting around. Where's my hand fan? Oh no, I dropped my chapstick. No.
Oh.
No. Not the
Okay,
chapstick.
so it's still not showing the ones furthest away from you guys for me for whatever fucking reason.
All right, so we still got like the 4 monsters plus Lorcas, right, on your end?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you just Lorcas and the 2 closest.
All right, so wait, Lorcas and the 2 closest. So the Hulk looking things, and then there's
this one.
Okay.
And this one that I don't see any of those for whatever fucking reason.
All right, well, we do.
Well, I mean, it kind of fucks with the whole
improvise, adapt, overcome. So, what you can do is you can give me temporary DM privs, and I will control the ones that you can't see. You just tell me where to put them.
Alrighty.
Don't
I'll
read.
switch back to look.
Don't read things.
I'm not reading a damn thing.
There's one person we can trust with this. It's definitely Angel, because she will.
I have been co-DM. It's okay.
All right. You know what? Just because I would have to back out, edit your privileges, and come back in, and loading the map might fucking take forever. The ones at the far end, don't even fucking worry about them.
Okay, fair enough.
let's just fuck it.
Right.
I just want to get.
I have an idea, actually.
What's up?
So my token isn't connected to my character sheet, so I can just pull and I can drop a token here.
Ah.
Drop a token
Okay, see, that one showed up for some fucking reason.
here.
That works. All right.
And you just tell me where to move them because they're mine.
I should be able to.
Yeah, and he'll,
Yeah.
I can move.
Sweet.
Okay, cool. Thank you, May. All right, so
Yeah.
back on track, and my stress levels were coming back down.
For now.
You will watch as these lumbering figures ride over the busted bits of glass. The two closest to you are noticeably larger and have what looks like the remains of orcish tusks along their jaw. There's a distinct smell of there's a distinct stench of rot and decay. And as these creatures begin to look towards each of you, you can see that the crown of their head, from the front of the hairline to the base of the top of the neck, is gone and completely hollow on the inside. And I will go ahead and give those their initiatives now.
The nine
did-
hells.
I'll tell you now that BB is very, very angry.
this motherfucker
Oh,
is 7
no.
levels higher than us, and he's got ads.
He's got ads?
Yeah, ads. as in-
Additionals.
yeah, the monsters.
Oh.
Yeah, those are ads.
I thought Lorcas managed to summon like Twitch ads.
No, yeah, no. There's it's a gaming term. There's ads like ADS that can mean either additionals, like additional creatures, like they're typically lower in power, but they can still present a problem because it's additional enemies to fight. It's more damage output, and then you have ADS, which is aim down sights. Mobs.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
I
Yes.
usually
Back
just
on
summon
track.
minions.
Back on track. That'll be the end of that lair action. Bringing these monsters out. Liz, while you're watching these massive lumbering horrors begin to crawl out of these tanks, you feel an additional set of eyes. And you see Amatherian staring daggers at you. What do they mean? And he begins to ready a spell, but it'll hold. He's asking what. He's asking what does he mean? What did he mean?
About us being friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But we can't. As he readies his action, he will move to get close to Topar to make sure they're okay.
Does the Hulk get an attack of opportunity on him?
He does actually. Let me.
Fuck you, Amatherian. It's not my fucking fault.
Let me get the dice roller. Oh, that's a 6 on the dice. It misses. Yeah, Will, you're up. I need a wisdom save from you, friendo.
Oh no.
5.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait,
No.
hold on.
It's not a charm effect.
No. I forgot to add, I just got 5 on the die.
Oh.
7.
That's marginally better.
Is it?
Honestly, no.
Yeah. Like, is it?
Will,
About 10% better.
in the midst of all of this, in the midst of this mayhem that's erupted, Styx is fighting Lorcas. Amatherian's having a standoff with Liz. But then there's these monsters. And you hear yourself beginning to talk to you. Your brain talking to yourself again. You see what they do? Tell me you see what they do. I need you to make
if they don't.
I need you to make 2 attack rolls, please. With your crossbow. Target of your choice.
I forgot. What's the range of the short bow?
Everywhere in the room.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
Good
Yeah.
Which one?
And it's who?
Lorcus.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Nat 20 against Lorcus. All right. Go ahead and roll damage for that one.
That is a 15 for being
15.
piercing.
15 piercing. Okay.
Is that double?
Is that doubled?
Is that is that double?
No, if that's the case, then 30.
30.
Also,
All
does
right.
sneak attack at all apply by any chance?
Not in this instance. They didn't hit, and you guys got exposed.
Okay.
But there's a reason I said attack. Go ahead and make that a second attack roll, Will.
So how much damage? That's another nat 20.
What the fuck?
Another nat 20?
Fuck yeah, dude.
We gotta play an
Oh
April
my.
1st from now on.
Can you take the total damage off of that one?
Okay. So.
Because I can't. Fine. Remember. That's a 26. So 56 total.
50. All right, so 56 total damage. Correct?
Does that go halved or do I take full?
Hold, that's what I'm finding out. It was a 56 total after the sneak attacks and all that?
You said
There
so
was no sneak
yourself.
attack.
You said so yourself. There's no sneak attack.
All right. Sorry. So, sorry, brain. 56? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
56 total. 30, then 26.
30 and 26. Okay.
Sisters
So-
are no friends of mine.
Everyone that's gotten into combat and everyone that's still up on the steps, you all see Will turn his. You have a short bow, right? Or is it
Yeah.
crossbow?
Short bow.
You see him turn his short bow sideways, firing 2 arrows at once as they sink into Lorcus's right shoulder. While you are resistant, Lorcus, there is a very unfamiliar energy that's trying to creep its way inside you. You take half damage, but I need every spellcaster in the party. Wisdom saves.
No.
Will, use half your movement speed to get closer to Lorcus.
If I remember correctly, movement speed is 30 or 40.
30s. 40? Right, because you're half elven. Yeah.
You want
So
us to
somewhere
write it
right.
down, or
Send your spellcasters, send your wisdom saves into the no mic.
I have one spell. Do I count?
Yes.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
Shit. I should have opened my mouth.
You should have kept it closed, Bliss.
That is literally
Oh.
everyone except for me and Will.
Yep.
The second any of you get access to a single cantrip, you're fucked.
Alright, so Iris, Ruby, Bird Buddy. We're missing one. There it is. Okay, so everybody except Bird Buddy fails. You are considered frightened of Will as a sinister shadow, almost darkness begins to linger around him as he begins to stride forward. Bird Buddy,
Monsters are no friends of mine.
It's an odd sensation. Will almost feels like a talon to you from Torshavn. But as he begins to walk past Ruby and Iris, you feeling this fear, both of you turn and you see his eyes are glowing a sinister bright orange, familiar to you, Iris. The water from these tanks has begun to crawl up his body and darken, leaving the bit of glimmer behind, almost giving him a damp pond water like shimmer. In his teeth, there's a wide smile with rows and rows of pin-sharp teeth peeking out from his longer hair. Lorcus, you pick one of your pawns and kill it, please. Just pick one.
Top left.
Top left, okay. As you feel this energy coming closer off of this bow user, this ranger, this soldier, you've heard stories of soldiers like this, but this is much darker. And as you reach out, the rest of you watch as the intense opalescent light that's been glowing out of the back of the head of this husk begins to go brighter and brighter. The body disintegrates to ash. Lorcus, roll 4d6, please.
$17.
Add that back to your hit points.
All right.
That husk is considered dead. Hey, they finally showed up.
Hey.
It only took for them dying to show up.
Just like for any other family gathering, it's like someone has to die for them to show up. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you died. I got better.
Let me go ahead and
Tell me I'm wrong.
Okay. For all the wholesome, like, adorableness that is the Cupid, he can be motherfucking dark.
Yep.
My kind of friend.
Let's see. So that's your movements, your actions. You're not in the mind to hide, so that'll be your turn.
No, but like, imagine running into what you.
Let's bring it in.
Rose, sweetie, we gotta focus. We already hit enough of delay because of my issues.
Sorry.
Liz, as you are now frightened of this man that you've been traveling with, you can see that Saphira and Topar are rigid with fear to the point where Topar's held spell is canceled. Amethyr is still staring at you. What do you do?
Sorry, eating a burger. Trying to swallow quickly.
Yeah, swallow. Yeah.
Fuck off. Okay. That's a twisting of words, not friends.
Okay. Give me a persuasion roll. Where the hell did my vape go? Sorry, 80. Brain.
Oh.
Okay. Persuasion. Sorry. 15.
15. So, you rolled a 15. Amethyrin has a +2 to his insight, and he rolled a 12.
Okay.
So so he'll look to you. We'll have to talk after. And as he turns around, he shoves Topar out of the way, switching places with her, and fires off a familiar spell to you.
Ugh.
As a ethereal black beard launches at the husk in the northeast, at the Glimmer Hulk in the northeast corner. Lurkus, you watch as this bead shoots across the space, expands, and slams back in on itself. Because they are still climbing out, that is a fail. Oh, lordy, let's see here. That persuasion, that was clutch.
Yes.
That's what I missed.
Yay.
Liz was able to persuade Amethyrin
Of all the people to be able to persuade, too.
Yeah.
I know I technically can't move close to Will, but can I please get in melee range of the Hulk?
Which one? The closest
one
one to
that's-
you?
Yeah, the one that's right here.
Give me another wisdom save as you try to move.
Oh, I heard that.
I know.
That's a no. That's a no.
Oh,
It's 12 total.
All right. Let me go ahead and.
Wait, hang on. I need to check something.
Okay. But to finish up Amethyrin's held spell, with the collapse of the gravity. Hold on. With the collapse of the gravity sinkhole.
Can I do my bonus action to mark him as a heresy killer, as a heretic at least?
Well, which one? The Hulk closest to you?
Yeah.
Or do you want to team up with? Okay, the one closest. Yeah, you can still use your bonus action.
Yeah. I'll mark the Hulk. Use all
All right.
my points.
Okay. You watch as the black bead shoots across the space, slams into the Hulk in the northeast corner, and collapses. Unfortunately, the Hulk not one, dealing 56 force damage. And that one is already looking ragged. You can't move closer to Will. You use your bonus action to mark this one. So let me go ahead and put a little in the corner there. Saphira, let me give him a wisdom save. Damn. Liz, as you mark this Hulk as a heretic, just in the corner of your vision, just off to your right, you see Saphira grabbing just something underneath their jacket, and they're muttering in Draconic.
Oh.
What are they saying?
They say, Azuth be with me. And as he frees himself from being frightened, you'll all see a flash of blue light as a massive axe swings down on the Hulk. As he casts Holy Weapon.
Motherfucker's a fucking cleric? Alright.
I knew this.
Dealing...
Oh my god.
That's not all that great. That's only 10 magical bludgeoning damage to the Hulk next to him as he moves into position.
Can I I have a funny question. Because my class and clerics are supposed to work together, can I give him the Heresy Killer's advantage?
Ooh.
If you want to do that, because it is marked on the Hulk. Yeah, let me go ahead and reroll that attack roll.
See if he gets a natural 20.
Hold on, let's see. Let me get dice roller back up. Oh, that is a 19 on the die.
Oh, that would have been so good.
But you'll see as he smashes the mace, the arcane energy from the mace kind of cloaks up into his mask and extends past the wyvern-like features of the mask near the top of his head into horns.
That's rad. Sorry. That's Mavely. That's Mavely going, that's rad.
That's so cool.
Nice.
None of you do speak that language. Okay. Now that these massive Glimmer Hulks are in battle with your companions, you'll see this husk in the bottom left move out and closer to you, Iris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting right up to to its Glimmer Hulk ally, as it kind of peeks over the shattered glass. It focuses in on Topar, and Topar meets its gaze. Bird Buddy, I'm going to send you a word because you're the only one with a high enough passive perception. As she mutters it amongst the chaos. That is the Glimmer Husk's turn. Yeah, top of the order. Bird Buddy, you're up.
Okay. This is a little difficult. Sorry, I've been trying to keep up. I've got stuff going on in the background.
You're all good.
We're good. To catch you up, you are the only one that's not frightened of Will out of your forecasting
I've got
companions.
that. I got most of it. I just didn't catch the last few minutes.
Yeah, Topar muttered something under her breath as she's staring down the Glimmer Husk that's moving closer. And I sent it to you in your IMs.
Okay. And this was said by Topar.
Yeah, under her breath in common, very faintly.
Can you describe via message how that was said? Like, what was
scared?
Thank you.
Scared, frightened, confused.
Okay. Which one's Topar? The pink one?
Pinky.
The pink one, yeah.
Pinky.
Okay. And they are talking about the one that is right next to blue guy.
This one. Yep.
Okay.
That one. And she's over here.
Okay. BB is very they're very, very actually quiet this time. There's a little bit of spark in their face. They're going to come down these stairs. Or up the stairs. Down. I don't remember at this point.
Down, 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 down.
We're in the basement. We're going down.
You're going
Okay.
down, 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 down.
Action.
We're going down swinging. That's for sure.
Okay, let me check something. Which one is the one that are we actually working with on the Hulk guy? Is it the furthest one where it's closer to Iris?
What's it? I'm sorry. Repeat that.
Which Hulk are we working with? The one that's closer to Iris, or the one that's closer to the blue dude?
They've both received damage. This one has received damage. That one has received damage, and this is the husk that Topar was looking at. Ignore all the other ones on the map just because of lag.
Okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
I just realized something.
Mhm.
This was a mistake on my part. I remember when Six had to make a strength save earlier after I attacked them, but not part of, one of the other effects.
Uh-huh.
They should have been rolling that at disadvantage.
All right. Well,
Because
that's on me. We'll get back into it in your next turn. Don't worry about it. Bill, you're up.
What kind of armor is Lorcas wearing?
Oh no.
Lork. While you do remember them wearing silvered pauldrons, it is covered in a cloak. There is a little bit of leather and some clasps, but it doesn't look like it would reach their skin.
Are they wearing any jewelry?
No. The only thing that's shiny about them is their eyes and their hair.
Let me check something.
And their backstabbing traits.
Okay. It's an action. I can't do that. This sucks. Even though I know there's metal there, I can't do anything. Okay, let me see what this each creature to 15 foot. Not that one. We only have 2 of the other guys. Okay.
Yeah, 2 of the wyverns are in the fight. One, Topar is scared right now.
Okay. Baby is going to. They're going to move, a little bit, and I'm just trying to figure out where to set this. I'm going to actually hold. Spell, I think.
You're gonna hold. All right.
I'm going to hold. I will send it to you.
Okay.
But they are going to say to Topar, your sister's story ended a long time ago.
Your sister what?
Story ended a long time ago. That one holds the pen, and they're going to point to Lurkus.
Okay.
Oh.
That's so fucked up.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Go ahead and give me, because it is, frankly, because I just love how you worded it, go ahead and, even though this would be a bonus action, go ahead and roll it as a straight roll. See if we can free Topar.
You're not gonna believe this.
Oh my god.
No way.
Is this the natural 20 episode?
Double nuts.
Double nats?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Okay, how many? Okay, we're starting a natural 20 counter right now.
All
How many
right,
natural 20s is that?
So far, we have been to. I had 2, and then
Will
Will
One.
had. Was it 1 or was it 2?
I had
2.
one.
Okay,
Will
so
had 2.
Will had 2, so that's 4. Ruby had 1, and then Vale just had 2. So we're at what, 7?
I also had my initiative roll was also in that.
Okay, so
Yep.
8.
7.
Amatherin, in his prayer, freed himself from the frightening with a nat 20 wisdom save.
9.
10 because
right.
Ruby got a nat 20 in initiative roll.
Yeah, that's already been counted.
Yeah, it's
All
already
right,
been,
great.
it's
Sorry.
already been counted,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we're up
sorry.
to 9. God damn.
All right, it's in
All right.
chat.
All right.
April
need to
1st is our
six
day.
I
more rolls.
swear.
April 1st
All right.
is
Anyway.
our day.
All right, let's bring it back in.
Read it, guys. As you say this to Topar, you see them still holding their rapier that they made an attack against 6 with. And as she kind of like dips her head slightly, you see her face twist into one of anger as the lenses flare up more. And when in her left hand, she's beginning to cast. And you hear a response back, "Let me end her story first." So you gather she's going to focus on the Glimmer Husk. But she is freed and no longer frightened. You're holding your action. What's the trigger going to be?
Okay, trigger is. Let me see some fine. I see the range in this, the area of effect. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If Lorcas moves within 5 feet, but just like as they start moving.
As they move at all, okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also going to use my bonus action to.
Well, the bonus.
Oh, the bonus action is the talking.
Action was to Topar, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, all right. Sorry. That's if you're not going to move at all.
I get to make it make sense. I think I would have Bird Buddy come up besides Topar.
Beside, alrighty. That's the case. 6, you're up.
All right, so at 6, we'll like hear Lorcas, the whole I remember when you fell, but she doesn't give a fuck what this fucker has to say. But she's gonna move down next to Iris. Hey, kid.
Yeah.
Save me from what I become. And she'll grab a vial off the shelf and shatter it on herself.
Okay. Wisdom save, please.
Is this to save from the Glimmer itself or from control?
This will be from control.
Okay.
Oh,
What's going on?
oh fuck.
That is an 18, 14 plus 4.
Okay. So as you watch 6 grab this vial and shatter it, you can see some of the glass showering as some of this glimmer gets down across her lips, into her mouth, down her chin. And 6, as you let this glimmer flood into your system, you hear the voices of your family as they begin to echo amongst the shadow. It's your fault. It was your fault. You could have saved us. It was your fault. And Iris, you can hear those voices, and as Six focuses, her vision, her stressed, crunched up face as she tries to maintain herself, her face relaxes, and you watch as the same opalescent glow that's been shifting across Lorcas's body is now shifting across Six's as her eyes open, and her eyes are opalescent, much like they were back that fateful day about a week and a half ago. Six, that'll be your action. You still have your bonus action to dash, get in a position, do whatever you want to do to get set up for next round.
I don't need to dash, but I am going to move back into range with Lorcas. But instead of running, I'm walking. You know, I called it the anti-hero prowl. And bonus action, rage.
All right.
Mom, I'm scared. I want to go home.
Cupid on point with the memes as always.
On the prowl.
So I hate it.
As you get back into position, Lorcas, use a legendary action. I need another strength save from you, 6.
At disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Wait, if she's raging, wouldn't that just cancel out the disadvantage?
Mm-mm.
Doesn't rage give strength?
Rage gives a boost to strength saves.
Yeah, but I don't think it negates disadvantage.
If you have advantage and disadvantage from a source, then it cancels each other's out and you roll normally.
All right, one sec, guys, hang on.
Yep.
I am looking.
Sorry.
I am looking up the rule set for rage right now. Okay. All right. Let's see. Come on, browser.
You have advantage on strength save and saving throw, so yeah, it would zero out to be a straight roll with Lorcas's effect.
Oh.
That is an 18.
18 with this effect, it does just save. You'd still because it is a save and it's a save against prone, you'll still get pushed back 15 feet, but you'll take half damage, halved again because you're raging.
This time being knocked back, there's just grooves in the ground.
Yep. Lorcas 3d6.
All right.
So wait, Lorcas just kicked me again?
Yeah, because on a save for this effect, you still get pushed back, but you're not knocked prone.
So is this like a reaction?
No, that's a legendary act.
A legendary
act.
All right.
DM, that counts as a trigger.
Oh.
Oh?
Lorcas hasn't moved yet, no.
Read your DMs.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. Go ahead and roll that damage, Lorcas, because that's still going to go through.
Yeah, it still will.
I did roll damage.
All right, so what was it? It was 3d6 equals to what? I can't see right now.
I said.
Sorry, how much was it?
In the chat.
7. All right, so 7 halved. 7 halved to 4, halved again to 2 because 6 is raging.
Shit.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, that is a con save, correct, everybody?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and I need a con save from Lorcus and 6, because 6 would be in range.
It's pet of Peach.
It's a point within range.
Yeah, it's behind. It's not exactly centered on them. It's on the desk.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll need you to clarify that next time. That's fine.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Dirty 20.
They still take half.
Yep, you'll still take half, Lorcus. What type of damage is it?
I think it's the thunder.
Thunder. Okay.
But can I flavor it a certain way? Like I did last time I used it?
Yeah, go for it.
The death whistle scream.
Yeah. So
they're going to use the death whistle scream, and half damage is 17.
Okay. So 6, as you get shoved back again by Lorcus, that same opalescent glow emanating out of their through their leg and out of their foot. You look up to see a slight pinprick before you just hear the death whistle as the entirety of the space just behind Lorcus gets absolutely demolished. And you all watch as the desk and everything between Lorcus and the wall just gets completely buried in rubble and debris as the first floor of the warehouse caves in behind Lorcus. Lorcus, you do take the full 17.
I'm sorry, am I supposed to take full damage or half damage?
That was half.
It was half to 17, but you're not resistant to thunder.
Oh, okay. Because the way you worded it made it sound like I was, I don't know, vulnerable or something.
No, yeah. Apologies. You just take the 17.
Okay, so not resistant to thunder. Make it hurt.
I wonder.
All right, so that was legendary action. PB's trigger. That gets to Topar's turn. Oh, this is going to be interesting. That brain. Where the fuck did my phone go? Gotta get ice roller. Jesus. Okay. Topar. Come on. Give me the sheet. Thank you. Okay. Why is her sheet looking like that? It's not supposed to look like that. What the fuck? Come on, fucking. What's she got in her arsenal? Ooh.
Oh no.
Okay. The rest of you will watch as Topar walks right through the glass to the past the tank, staying within melee range. She gets right up to the husk, and you'll see that spell as she quicken casts it. The casters who are aware recognize. God, I love this game. Recognize the spell magic at 3rd level. As she nat 20s.
That's 10.
as she nat 20s and beats the level 8 spell that's trapped her sister. As tears stream down her face, you'll just hear, "I'm so sorry." As the opalescent glow, Lorcus, you can see, begins to dampen down and the husk shrivels away to ash outside of your command as she turns and stares you down as her blade ignites with arcane weapon. And that'll be her turn. Lorcas, you're up.
Alright, I can't move Lorgus, but I'm going to move back up to 6.
Okay. You should have control. Didn't like it. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't.
I can't
Whoops.
move the token,
There you go. Sorry about that. There you go. You should be able to now.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna move here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks at advantage.
Okay.
What's the source of the
That's-
advantage?
Oh, the same thing that's giving you disadvantage on strength and dex.
Yeah.
I still don't know what that is either.
Let me
Oh,
pull it up. I'll give you the name at least.
I can tell them.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them.
It is, do I just read them the full effect since I've used it?
No, just the name.
Or just the name?
Just the name.
A power smash.
Power smash.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. Does an 18 hit?
Just hits.
Roll again. Oh wait, can I do that?
Oh wait,
Would it cancel out the?
You already used your reaction since you held your action.
So
That's how
anyways,
that
the
works.
second one is a nat 20.
Okay.
As in my second attack is a nat 20, that's an 11 total for the counter.
All right. So what was the damage on the first? What was the damage on the first attack? That's.
Let me roll that real quick. The first attack was 8 damage.
Okay,
Do I roll double the dice or how do you do crits?
Double everything, because that's the damage for the first one for 8, and then you roll the damage die and all that stuff for your sword this time, and then double it.
Well, if Bird Buddy couldn't actually make them re-roll, they didn't get the natural 20 on the initial attack.
No, that's not the initial attack. That's my second attack.
Okay.
No, yeah. Lorcas gets 2 attacks each turn.
Oh, hang on. That's you forgot to have it. I'm raging.
Yeah, I know. We're getting the total first.
Okay.
So
Wait,
8, and then.
I'm confused. Do I roll damage now and double that, or do I double all the source and then roll?
No. This was your first attack for 8 damage. Now roll the damage for the second attack and double it.
Okay. That's 7 double is 14, so back to 7.
Yep. So 8 plus 14, that's 22. Right?
To 11 damage.
So you take 11 damage, 6. You take 11 slashing. As you'll see Lorcas come up again, that same arcane energy emanating out of their body as they cut across your chest as you try to backstep before bringing it back down on your right shoulder.
So, amidst this barrage of attacks, yeah, while the damage is taken, and sure, it hurts, and even despite the rage, 6's face is totally emotionless. No flinching, no gritting the teeth, no nothing. Just straight face, deadpan.
Okay.
Oh, she's become a news anchor.
And she's on a mission. And hi.
Oh, she got the good stuff.
You good over there?
Alrighty. Back on track. That was Lorcas's turn.
Iris.
Iris.
Iris, you're up.
Oh dear. Oh, this is a lot going on. I can't move any closer in Will's direction, right? Because of the frightened condition, right?
No.
You can't move closer to Will, but you can get closer to Lorcas or stay where you are. And if you focus your attention on Lorcas, you wouldn't have any disadvantage because the person you're scared of is behind you.
The husk is gone, right? Both husks are gone now, right?
Yeah.
Both
Better.
husks are gone, yes.
There's one guy left at the top right.
Yep. The two Hulks, you got this one and this one.
Iris is getting a little overwhelmed by all of this because she just saw Six do that, and Will, not Will. This needs to stop. And she just yells the stop at Lorcas and casts Hold Person.
Ooh. What type of, go ahead, that's a charisma save? Correct.
Hold on. Here, let me pop it up.
Concentration up to a minute. Wisdom saving throw. Need a wisdom save, Lorcas.
All right. Same bonus. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, this would be just the brain. You do have advantage on the save, yes.
Oh,
So you can.
okay. Yeah, no, I'll take the 8.
Okay. That would fail.
Fails.
Do you choose? That would fail. Do you choose to use a second legendary resistance?
Yes.
Okay.
Dang it.
Look, Iris, as you cast out Hold Person, you've interacted with this individual before. They didn't seem anything like they are now, and that gnawing begins to irritate you. And as that gnawing begins to intensify, it almost calms. Go ahead and give me another wisdom save against Will's frighten.
It calms me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's enforcing calm. I see. Hold on. That's wisdom save, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's a 16.
16. Unfortunately, it is not enough. While you are still frightened of Will, it's odd. You feel at peace with him in this state, almost like a familiar kinship.
And I guess as bonus action, because of all of this, feeling this happening, shifting.
Shifting.
So she's gonna shift.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an intelligence save.
What? Intelligence save? Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's a 19.
19. Okay. As you feel this familiar kinship with Will, you can get the sense that while he's very much almost like a predator stalking prey, much like your mother would when she'd be out on hunts, it's the eyes, the familiar orange eyes, that speak to you when you hear your father's voice. There's no reason to be afraid. And as you shift, it's not the more clawed-like hands and extra fur and muzzle of your mother's form that appears, but the skin around your hand, around your hands, around your feet, and peeking out from your cloak turns a darker purple. I'm going to give you access to something. So go ahead and read it over for your next turn.
Oh.
It should be showing up now. Do you move at all? Because you can move away from Will.
Oh dear. I'm reading that. Sorry. Probably just on instinct, she's going to. Does she walk normally, or does she transverse differently? But she's gonna just go this way.
Okay. All right. With the increasing shadow that's being cast around Will, the rest of you watch as Iris's hands begin to turn a dark grayish purple as effortlessly, right along the surface, she just drifts across the stone in wet water. The water that's been leaking out of these tanks, leaving a rippling effect as she goes. 6, as you look and turn, you can see amongst the normal environment, everything, the lights are a bit more intense. You still hear those voices, but to you, you see a massive black shadow and bright green eyes where Iris is. Ruby, you're up.
Hi. Hi. Oh, God.
You sound scared.
I wonder why, Will. God.
And you're gonna have a turn like this too. Your patron will descend personally to give you a handshake.
I don't need a handshake. I need a fucking
Come on,
massage.
guys. Focus, focus.
Focus. Yeah, we got to get through this. I still have work in the morning.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna DM you something, John.
Mm-hmm.
Ramble in your DMs like a little rat that I am. Where is it? I'm gonna drop my shadow sword, by the way.
Okay.
While I do this.
All right.
Okay. I was trying to find it in my binder so I could spell it.
Okay.
And I would like to do that to Lorcus.
Lorcus. Okay. Go ahead and make the attack roll.
Cool. My dice. Where's
And
the
it
nice
does
one?
go with damage, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it does. Dirty 24.
Dirty 24. That'll hit.
Okay, cool. So that's 2d6.
Yeah,
Sure about
Ruby.
that?
Yes.
You want to double check?
Is it?
Because where I'm saying it's saying 4.
Oh. Really? Oh shit! I didn't realize what I was doing. Okay. Oh.
What?
I need to read things more clearly.
Yes, you do. Go ahead and roll those 4d6.
uh, +2. 1. 16.
16. All right.
16 points of damage to that motherfucker right there.
Okay. As you are you gonna move it all? You got
Away
anything?
from Will.
His name's not Oedipus.
How far do I have to move away from Will? If I move away from Will?
You just can't move closer. If I'm not mistaken.
Boo. Right there. And then for bonus action, don't need. I'm gonna do a healing thing on 6.
Okay. Go ahead and do the healing thing.
Doing a healing thing. Sorry. Take 6 points back. 6.
All right.
That wasn't intentional, I promise.
Thank you.
Okay. So you all watch as Ruby kind of assesses the situation. Her Icarus Green shadow sword shoots back into her arm and vanishes. You can see the light shifting from that dark green to a vibrant light green. And as she lifts her hands up and drops it, a streak of light shoots out of the ceiling and buries itself into Lorcas's shoulder. You can feel the intense burning sensation that you've kind of become accustomed to. Lorcas intensifies. 6, what you see is something very different, as the rest of you see, for the briefest of moments, an ethereal green skull has appeared, completely wrapping itself around Lorcas's head before vanishing. Six, I'm going to use something.
Alrighty.
Love you guys.
I can't spell for shit. Come on.
I am fluent in Taiwanese.
Yeah.
Taiwanese.
Okay, so as you all see this ethereal Icarus green skull appear around Lorcas's head before vanishing, all of you get the sense that Lorcas is a bit more exposed, at least for a short time. Is that your turn, Ruby?
Why, yes, it is, Dungeon Daddy.
Okie dokie. Lorcus, you still have 2 hulks left. Do you want to sacrifice one to heal for your later action?
Yes.
All right. Which one are you going to sacrifice?
Let me look. Bottom right.
Bottom right? Okay. Go ahead and roll 6d6. Add it to your hit point pool.
There you go.
All right. 23 hit points back to you, Lorcus. Amos Theron's turn. You are going to see him sprint forward, and as he gets closer, even though I should have gotten a token for it, you'll see, the rest of you will see as he rolls up his sleeves, the dragon mark with the rune over top of it begins to glow, and as electric purple energy erupts out of him, it forms itself into what looks like a member of the Scale Guard, but with a completely blank face, crackling in head to toe in purple energy as he casts Warrior Spirit and commands it to attack the Hulk.
Right next to him?
Right next to him. So there'll be a token right next to the 2. And since he'll quicken cast the Warrior Spirit, okay, it'll make 2. Those 2 hits, dealing only 23 damage to the Hulk before he moves around back, and you'll see a dagger strike across the Hulk's shoulder blades as he makes a quick flourishing attack into the Hulk, and that will be at advantage. Not enough for a nat, but it does hit for another 5 slashing damage. All right. Will.
Yes.
You've now watched this individual sacrifice 2 of his puppets. The others might not be so keen, but you and I know the truth. Kill them. Kill them. I need another wisdom save.
19.
19. Okay. All right. So that is high enough to not go after any other spellcasters. Go ahead and make another 2 attack rolls at Lorcus. And because Lorcus is in combat range with 6, you have sneak attack on the first one.
Oh, shit.
Fuck
okay.
Yeah.
Come on, ice cream.
Okay.
Big whammies, no bust. Big whammies, no bust.
19.
19 hits.
Is that?
Oh, no.
Is that with the add?
Oh, it was just a hit.
Right, but like, did you remember to add your modifier to the roll?
There's a modifier?
Yeah, honey. Whenever you make an attack, it's a d20 plus the modifier.
Yeah, it would be plus your dex.
Okay.
It would be plus your dex plus your proficiency because you're proficient in short bows.
Okay. Proficiency.
So what's your dexterity modifier, sweetie?
4.
Okay, so that'll be whatever you roll on the die plus 6.
Okay, so 25.
Good lord.
Yeah, put
Yep.
that
That'll
shit
definitely hit.
put that shit in your sheet.
Doing so.
Have you been rolling?
Worry about it. Worry about it
while you're
after the fight.
Yep.
But
You and I are gonna have a chat after stream.
But the
Okay.
first one will hit. So go ahead and roll damage. Plus your sneak attack.
And
Which
that. And 26.
6 damage. All right. As this arrow sinks into you, Lorcus, that sinister energy that's been trying to reach out to you through these has gotten more and more intense. And you would normally be resistant, but its bloodlust is insatiable. Make your second attack roll, Will.
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
So
That's
natural
number
26.
12.
So what was the total damage after crit?
Also, did you roll sneak attack damage?
Yeah.
For your
Yeah,
first attack?
the sneak attack is how he got up to 26.
I'd also like to add in your damage gets a +4 from your dexterity modifier, just so you're aware.
I know.
Wait, so how much damage total did I take? I'm confused.
26 so far, and Will's rolling the next one now.
6 plus 4 plus 2.
Rogues are scary, man.
So 12.
Oh, okay.
So a total of 38.
38. All right. You take 38 damage there, Lorcus. And next is the Hulk turns. And since they are... the
Only
Hulk...
one.
Yeah, since they are in combat and being flanked... Let me go ahead and give him... Ooh, that'll hit. Yeah. You watch as this Hulk, the bit of its skull, as it begins to turn around. I need to give that another. Oof. As it turns around to face Amethyrin, you'll watch as the back of its head, now that it's pointed in the direction of the warrior spirit, as the spirit is dispelled and disappears from the map, this Hulk winds up into a massive uppercut, and you'll see him sink his fist into Amethyrin's stomach as he pinballs Amethyrin back against the wall. He's still on his feet, but he just got a massive amount of damage. That is 15 from the punch, and another 12 from getting shoved against the wall and bouncing back. Next is, if my laptop will behave,
Liz.
Liz, you're up. You've seen these wyverns now. As you teamed up with Saphira, you see this Amatherian individual getting pummeled in the right corner, in the upper right corner. And as you're trying to figure out what to do in your frantic state, a voice enters your head. One that you're not familiar with. But its sudden appearance snaps you out of being frightened. You cowardly Patisse.
Oh, fuck you.
As your heresy killer moves from the Hulk that just got stacked to the Hulk that is attacking Amatherian.
Okay, I'm gonna DM you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
Oh.
I imagine there's much profanity going on in DMs right now.
You mother fluffer! You son of a fluff!
Yes, they do come back.
Cool. I'm immediately spending them.
All right.
I'm gonna use my, I think it's called Faith Charge?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Where is it? Oh, it's in my spells. That's right. Roll 20 is rolling slow for me. Yeah, Faith Charge.
Okay. So you got your full dash from that, right? To get up into the Hulk. You should have just enough move.
Hey guys,
yeah. Well, I have to dash, so I don't have an action, so that sucks, but...
Mm-mm. Not this time.
Not this time? I have my action?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Cool, cool. I'm hitting this guy with the longsword that I got from Mineral Works.
You're still waiting on that, aren't you?
Huh?
Yeah.
Aren't you still waiting on the long?
The loner.
Oh yeah, the loner. That's right.
Orcish
Okay.
one, yeah.
Make an attack roll at advantage.
Ooh, at advantage.
You know what? Roll 3 times since he's flanking.
Cool.
We're gonna add the third 20 in the 13th 20.
God, these are already No, 18 plus 5. So 23.
23. All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 1d10. That's not d10. Where are my d10s? 1d10 plus 2.
What's your breath weapon damage again?
Breath weapon is fire.
Look, no, not
It's
the
a
type.
D10.
The
It's a
D10.
D10.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So 8.
Okay. As you're all locked in this combat.
So I also get advantage for Heresy Killer.
Mm-hmm. That's why I had you roll 3 times.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. As you're all locked in this combat, whether it's fear trying to move away from Will, these husks that have been slowly getting whittled away, you all feel an intense heat coming from the stairs, and as you all look, all you see is a streak of green dragon fire. Before Liz erupts out of it, her sword ablaze, and cuts through the Hulk. You all hear an intense guttural roar, punctuated by an intense ringing. As not only do you deal slashing damage, but your breath is briefly imbued into the weapon, Liz, as a pure dragon fire cut through the Hulk. And it's close, but it's quite not there as it's getting staggered. And as Liz stands up, all of you see her reptilian eyes are burning bright green. Is that your turn, Liz?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute because I can't say what I want to say.
Okay. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I gotta give that guy a fucking... you did inadvertently stun Saphira. I will say that.
Sorry, Saphira.
That Hulk is on fire.
Lorcas, you got one last legendary action for the turn before your Hulk is destroyed. Do you want to use it?
Yes, I would like to heal.
All right, 66.
Were you just not seeing my messages, or?
I'm dealing with a lot of DMs right now. Don't worry.
18.
Okay, go ahead and add that back. All right, so that's it for the Husks and the Hulks. Top of the order, Vale.
Okay. 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 I Vale, seeing all of this going on, going in, seeing the manipulation of the dead, and blah blah blah. Not happy. This is a don't. Shoot, I forgot to put the range of this spell. I need to look at spells at range, but they're going to. Sorry. This is. I had everything out and I just forgot the damn range. That I obviously can't mimic the entirety of that roar that we just heard. But Bird Buddy is going to try. Oh wait, I can't. That's a target of self. That's why I have no range. Okay, I can't do that after all. I'm sorry. I thought they had a bigger range than it did. Instead, I guess through all of this, did Lorcas's like little cloak flutter it all away to reveal that piece of metal?
I'm sorry, but no. It's just the pauldrons.
It's not fair. It is fair, but because I don't have very many things I can actually use, which is sad. Okay. One, Phoebe is going to use, they're going to move here. And then we're going to yell at Lorcas. I forgot what I was going to say. I had something written up, everything. Basically akin to, how dare you cut short, or who are you to decide which tales to tell? And we're going to throw a few stories at Lorcas. I need a wisdom save.
All right, Lorcas. Wisdom save. Rose.
16.
There you go.
I was rolling.
I'm sorry.
And this will be cast at. Oh. Damn it, please.
And you thought the book didn't like me.
I feel like I'm missing stuff. Like, okay, all right.
We'll worry about it later. Does a 16 save?
I think might actually. Can I do his reaction?
Do you want to
On
use a
my turn?
reaction? Yeah, you can use a reaction on your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Who are you going to give? All right. So you're going to post.
Give...
All right.
I'm going to
so
give Liz the
Liz. Okay.
I'm assuming I have to re-roll.
Yep. Re-roll again. Take a lower.
Silvery barbs, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
I
just been
recognize the
barbed.
silvery barbs when I see it. 12 this time.
Okay,
Well.
so I do. So that fails.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to use a bonus action. And I need a.
Well, what was the result of your action? What were you doing there?
Sorry. The action was casting Dissonant Whispers, basically. They're going to use the. They're going to push a bunch of stories in Lorcas's head.
Okay.
If they can. 4, 8, 9, 14. 14 for the Dissonant Whispers of Psychic. And then on top of that, we are going to use bonus action to use. I still have that story remembered from earlier.
Yeah.
I need an intelligence save on that one.
The one associated from Iris. Yeah.
Yes. I need an intelligence save as well.
Intelligence save there, Lorcas.
19.
Then 19 that time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you're doing Dissonant Whispers. Okay.
12. And then the one I'm running is number 12, if that would have went through.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I thought you said I took 14 damage from the Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah, it's 14 damage from the Dissonant Whispers. The 12 is reference to something else.
I believe I also now have to run as far away as possible from Perpety.
Yep.
Yes.
We're getting to that. I'm just gotta check something. For whatever fucking reason. There we go. Can you send me the buff for that tail?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll just send it.
Because I'm not sure. I'm trying to rein everything in. Gotcha. Okay. So, Lorcas, as you started off strong, getting your husks out to help, this group has been able to regather themselves and redirect their efforts. And as a long, lingering fear begins to manifest, behind Six, you start hearing dozens of voices trying to enter your head, telling you of their story. Stories you know. You hurt them. You hurt us. You betrayed us. What did you do? And as a shadow begins to reach up the back wall, drowning out the glowing coloration of the glimmer, you see the visage of a tall woman, head to toe in black feathers, red raven black hair with a little bit of cherry blonde at the roots, a hood over head, and a long white harpy mask. Go ahead and move as all the way up to the rubble next to your desk. So back here.
Okay, doesn't trigger an attack of opportunity because first movement.
Mm-hmm. At your turn, dear bird buddy, and your creepy.
Bird buddy can't do anymore.
Okay. Six, you're up.
How's Lucas looking?
Pretty roughed up.
I'm sorry, I'm back now. I apologize.
Welcome back. All good, Ruby. Pretty roughed up. They've been healing, so you can't quite get an accurate look.
I think Lorcas looks too clean. And hopefully I can make this hurt. So, let's go ahead and spend a key point here for a flurry of blows.
Okay.
For 3 full attacks. So, okay. One's a 24. I'm just going to go through them, okay? Then a 23.
Okay.
Oh, that's... Yikes. That's a 25. A natural 20.
Ooh.
Excuse me, 26.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage, double the last attack.
That's
that
13 crits.
On that last one, I'd like to hit with a Forged Heart and spend my last key point.
All right.
So I'm going to need a strength save.
Strength save, Lorcas.
All right. Dirty 20.
Oof.
30-20 saves.
It's okay. Still
Oh,
extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's a... Okay, 27 total damage.
27. Okay. That is reduced because it is still... Actually, no. I take that back. Lorcas, as you watch 6 approach you, the specter of the silent matriarch looming directly behind her, you can see that opalescent glow that you've become accustomed to. One that you've done, one that you've had. And her strikes hurt as they deal the normal damage without, because they are now considered magical for a little bit longer. As 6 hammers into your stomach, you stagger back, you get 2 across the jaw, and you are woozy, getting close. These people that the wyvern have allied themselves with are not normal.
I'm going to break your neck now.
Pinky.
Really?
Next is Topar, correct? I gotta get with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Topar, okay. I need a charisma save from you. Oh, hold on, let me double check. Yeah, you know what? I need. Let me close her sheet. Another wisdom save from you, Lorcus.
Hmm? 5.
5. You have one last legendary resistance. Do you choose to use it?
Yes.
Okay. As you'll see, Topar, the sister of one of your experiments, stares you down, the pink lenses glowing brighter, her hair almost fiery as it kind of billows out behind her as she tries to cast Hold Person on you. As you resist it, with a quick look to Six and back to you. I'm going to enjoy this. That's her turn. Next.
Damn, she's into some weird
Marcus.
stuff. Yeah, I know. So since my source of quick question, does the fear last still?
The fear is
There's no-
persisting.
Okay. I'm going to
But
give
you
them
do
the
have.
feedback that are normal. Yeah, these are normal rolls now.
Yep. But you do have that last trick up your sleeve. That would be a legendary action. So you can't use it now. But you can make 2 more attacks.
Does the dirty 20 hit? The first one is definitely a miss because that was an 11.
Yeah. I think a 20 does hit you, Six, right?
Yes, a 20 will hit me.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
This is
Oh.
gonna suck because you've got both Glimmer and
Oh my
Rage.
god. I have been forgetting to add my rage damage since I began raging.
Oh.
So I think that's what, an additional 2 for each strike?
Yeah, it's additional 2 for every strike.
But you did crit, so it would be an additional 8 damage.
For
Because you had 3.
I crit once, so that'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
yeah, that'll be that'll be an 8. No.
Of rage.
No, it'll be
Yeah.
it'll be an additional 4 because it's only +2 damage.
Yeah. It's +2 for the first strike, +2 for the second, +4 for the third. So
Yes.
knock off 8 more hit points there, Lorcus.
Okay. Do you want me to DM you how much health I have left?
You know, I'm keeping track. You're good. It's nice and low now.
Good.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead. So go ahead and roll your damage for that longsword strike. You did 11. So
I
11. Yep, 11 halved to 6, and then halved again to 3, 6.
As Lucas gets sloppy with attacks, missing the first one.
Yeah.
Relating the second.
Yeah, you guys now see, especially you, Six, even through this haze, this these familiar voices from your past trying to egg you on. And you continue to resist it. You can see, while his blood is normal to you, everyone else can see that as it initially bleeds out, it is an opalescent color before transitioning to the crimson red. Iris, you're up.
She's no longer speaking with her mouth. Everyone is hearing her say this. Lorcus, you had me trust you. I said, stop, hold person.
Another wisdom save.
No more resistances left either.
Nope.
Yep, no more resistances.
And that's when I roll an 18.
Oh,
Yep, you
all
saved
right.
it.
Damn.
You
It's okay.
saved.
It's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
Bonus action, she's gonna burn some sorcery points to get that spell slot back.
Okay.
Because this is more her being used to the magic now. So she's just glaring at Lorcus,
Oh, yeah.
but she's crying.
Oh, babe.
Ruby, you're up.
Yay, my turn. I'm doing the same thing again.
Okay. Another one. Go ahead and roll it. Roll through your attack.
13 natural for the natural 20 roll. So that's 25.
What?
Roll the natural 20 to attack. That's
Oh, okay.
14.
Okay.
Yeah, that's number 14.
Yeah.
We had 13
Yeah.
natural 20s.
Well, now we have 14 because remember I rolled one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I
So now
counted
it's
that
15.
one.
I wasn't there for that. My apologies.
Yeah, no, it's at 14 because 13 was mine. Yours is 14.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll it.
Jesus Christ.
So that's 25 to hit, which I'm sure hits.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's also a crit, so.
Oh, fuck. I forgot all about that. Thank you.
Oh no.
Where's my calculator? It's magic. Right there. Okay. I'm sorry. 1, 2. Did I do that right? No. Equal. That's 2. So that's 28 points of damage.
20?
28.
28. Ooh, okay. As you all see that familiar streak of green light shoot down that visage of a skull wrapping around Lorcus's face, Ruby, you feel that. It was a great fucking shot as the head lingers there shortly. But Lorcus is still on his feet, clinging to life. Lorcus, before we get to your later actions, which unfortunately you can no longer access due to Bird Buddy, you do have a legendary action. Do you wish to use it?
Yes.
Okay, I need... I need a strength save from 6... Whoa. Yeah, 6 Iris and Ruby.
His strength save, you said?
6 still has disadvantage on that.
Yep.
No, I don't.
Yeah, because she's
right.
raging.
Raging.
I almost forgot.
Fucking barbarians, dude.
You had hit me with the one save I am not really good at. That's a 2.
Oh,
Which is a -1, so it's a 1.
Iris.
An unnatural one, at least, right?
It's unnatural 1.
Ruby, 6. What are your strength saves?
There was
5.
a 7, then a 23.
You only get one roll because
Okay.
Lorcas is invoking disadvantage.
Yeah.
You have advantage, so it'd be the first one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So that's a 7 then.
Yeah, it's a 7. I'll take it.
All right. Ruby,
5.
5. All of you fail. Lorcas, 66.
All right.
That's not an attack, is it?
Nope. There's a save. Okay. All 3 of you take 17. Mind you, if you have any resistances, which with the Glimmer 6 you do, so you take half. So,
17.
yep. Ruby, you take 17 damage. Iris, you take 17 damage. 6, you take 9 damage. But you are all thrown 20 feet away from Lorcas and are knocked prone.
I have a question. What damage type is that? Because 6 is also still raging.
It is thunder.
Are they resistant to that?
In this state, they are, yes. And not from raging.
Thunder?
17.
Wait, let me double check something.
Oh, that's why it gets health. Okay.
Yeah,
The
because
the effects of the drug, it gives me resistance to a lot of magic.
or say it.
Yeah.
Is this thunder or lightning?
But yeah, I'm
Thunder. Let's not.
Oh.
Hush, woman. But yeah, you all take 17 thunder damage. 6, you take half, but you're all knocked 20 feet back. So, Iris, you actually smash across the table there and down here. Oh, if I can ping it. Down here, Iris.
Mm-hmm.
So you can move your token there. As you're all knocked prone, the rest of you see this. Clearly rattled by everything, especially you, Liz, with your sudden approach. You'll see as the husk drops from Lorcas, siphoning the last little bit of health. Amethyrin is stunned, much like Zafira was. And then you all feel a swelling thirst. Will, you hear a voice echoing louder. The others here will do us well too. Kill them. Feed. I need 3 attacks at advantage, as all of you see Will is now right in the rubble next to Lorcas, point blank range.
Do I take out my short sword, or is this still the short bow?
Still your short bow. And you
hold
do not
on.
he does not have disadvantage from being in close quarters.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'd like to go home.
Dirty 20.
30, 20, okay.
16.
So is that 16 damage?
16.
Oh,
30, 20,
oh, sorry.
16. Those, nope, yep, it's 30, 20, and 16. Those hit. You got one more.
And remember to add your modifier.
Uh-huh.
I am. I'm making sure to do that this time. Dirty 21.
Okay, those hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
3d6s. 2. 17. 19. 19.
19. Will, this voice has long since been silent. It's creeped into your head whenever you've been studying, driving you, fueling your obsession, a long lingering hatred for spellcasters and for necromancers. How do you want to do this?
Oh my goodness.
I take out my push dagger and quickly throw punch him in the Adam's apple
Okay. So,
with the dagger stabbing into him.
alrighty.
And then I have a bit more, or do you want me to stop at that?
Oh yeah, no, go for it. I can add to it. I got it. What you got?
He then grabs him with his right hand on the right side of Lorcas's jaw, and then pulls the dagger out from the side of his neck.
Ooh. Okay. So you all watch as Will continues to, as he's being moved across the space quicker than any of you have seen before, as he's lingering over Lorcas. There's that wide, sharp rows and rows and rows of pin teeth. That eye is much like the monsters that have plagued his memories, but with the blood vessels in a pond scum green, almost pulsing out of his head. As in point blank, you see a shot to the knee, another shot to the knee to get Lorcas down, another shot through the chest. And Lorcas, as you look up at this individual, this monster, as he kind of licks his lips, you can see the tongue is barbed from the very tip all the way back into his mouth. And you all watch as Will takes the push dagger, grabs Lorcas by the hair, and jams the dagger into his throat, bending him backwards, and you hear a snap of his spine before there's a spray of blood that streaks across the rubble. And that's where we are going to end the session.
I'd like to keep my promise as well.
Okay.
Before we do. Since, combat's over. I'm just gonna walk up, grab Lorcas's corpse now by the upper jaw, and just Beyblade drawstring the head from the body.
Fair enough.
Trophy. We have to prove, it's part of a mission, right? Like, we've been given the quest. It's a bounty hunt. We need the bounty.
You don't have a bounty for him.
Wasn't it?
No.
Well, either way,
No, there wasn't.
I told him that I was going to break his neck. Promise kept.
Alrighty. But with that, yeah, I've got to piece together the mayhem of this, so we are going to call it a little bit early. So go ahead. As a quick shout out, the theme music you guys have been hearing playing during this encounter with Lorcas was by an artist named Widow over on YouTube. The title of the song is Necromancers. Feel free to give them a listen, drop them a follow if you can, if you like some of their other library. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
I just dropped the link in chat, so if you guys want to check out their music, go for it. I'll also put it here in Discord now that I actually can, and you guys can take a listen to it after the stream is done. But I'm going to go ahead and deafen up and begin my sign-off. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute.
Good night, everyone.
Night,
Bye,
everybody.
guys. Bye.
Night night.
Night night.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys had a great time. I certainly did. I know that we usually go for a little bit longer, but we've got work that is, it needs to be done tomorrow, so the DM's got to get some rest. But with that, I will see you guys next time, and I hope you guys have a great night. Good night! Give me a sec to find some music. Oh my god. My brain. My brain. Ah!
Whether locked away in cage or mind, together we face this incessant bind, challenging a past we can't erase, replacing it with hope for a better place. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh, grab the past sharply by the throat. Our sins be damned.